back to What Do We Know podcast.
We made it to episode 2, guys.
Yeah, we did. Do you guys want to imagine what the time is and what we've been through?
What we've been through today. We've been through a lot.
We've been through hell and back today, honestly.
We're back on earth right now.
But we're so excited to be filming this episode.
Really excited. I'm sure you can tell.
Listen, I'm sure you can tell that your face did not give the excitement. What's our topic today?
We're talking about dating life today. Let's get right into today's topic.
Just right before we started filming,
Mm-hmm.
we were talking about red flags one time.
Yeah.
What are your red flags for dating?
Oh my God. I always like to say I'm the most smooth person to deal with, especially when it comes to relationship. What I ask for is not a lot.
Oh.
So when it's not given to me, I'm like, what the hell? Because I can be asking for more. For me, your personality
Is what matters most.
Yeah, before
Someone you can have a conversation. I feel like you can't date the person. 'Cause
Yeah.
what are you guys gonna be doing and talking about? I can't even date someone that I can have a conversation with. And I can't date someone that's not intellectual because I like to have intellectual conversations.
And it's crazy because, like, we see these stories online. People be like, oh, they found love online. Once in a while, I'm like, okay, let me go in my DMs and, like, respond to messages. Then they just give you reasons why you shouldn't do that. Because it's like, hi, hello, being nice and all that. Then next thing, can we chat privately? But like, bro, are we chatting publicly right now? You've lost the opportunity. That's it. Like, bye.
I'm going to say that's a red flag, but maybe that's not necessarily a red flag.
That's a bad behavior. That one is not a flag. It's too bad to be a flag at this point. But flags for me, honestly, I feel like it depends. Because what I hate in you, I might like in the next person. Red flags is relative. Just like the way they say beauty is. In all, just have good manners, have sense, and don't be too serious with life. Like, be someone like we can play, we can joke around, and you don't take life too serious. But you also, it's not like you will not take life seriously at all. But like, there's a balance between the two. I love a romantic. I'm sorry, I've never been so lucky with that part. Because I'm like really into, I'm not a romantic person, but I would love to be that person. So also I need like someone that would help me.
I think being romantic takes effort. People think it just comes naturally, but I feel like if you want to be romantic, you have to try putting the effort.
Exactly.
Yeah. They don't realize that it takes effort. They'll say, I'm not romantic.
Yeah, to just be like it's casual, like it's a proud thing. Yeah, I'm not romantic. Like, bro, you gotta be romantic.
Yeah,
like,
you find a way to be romantic.
Yeah, and when I'm telling you,
nobody is born romantic, right? You make it out of yourself. Yeah. So it takes effort. So put in the effort and be romantic.
I'm a closed off person. If you know me, you know that my God's. It's only when we're really cool. Like you would. I don't feel like you would see it.
I understand what you're saying.
Right.
I don't give examples.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
I don't example.
Yeah. So I feel like it is always difficult for me to
get to know somebody. Has somebody hurt you before?
Yeah, like I've been hurt by love before.
They don't show you shaggy.
No, they don't even show me shaggy like that. Like it was just like, you know, when you already see something coming, but you're just like, oh, praying for change, whatever. When things will happen, I just they look you, they say, just they play. Disrespect is a no. One thing I've noticed about men, they don't listen. They hear, but they don't listen. Because if you listen, when I'm telling you I like romance, you're going to, especially when you are capable of doing it, like you're going to make the efforts. Like even if you don't physically do it yourself, you can make calls, make things happen. And you can't tell me, oh, you live in another continent or like another country. You can't, bro, what? You can order anything you want online.
You are talking about living in a different continent and dating a different continent.
Yeah, it can't be the same thing you're doing every day. You get bored at some point. Like you have to spice it up a little bit. And if you know your girl likes flowers, like get her flowers.
What are the red flags? What are the signs that you see, like in the talking stage?
Liars.
Well,
you're not straightforward. And do you know one good thing about me? I literally could detect a lie. So when you're lying, I can tell you're lying. Cheating is also a red flag, but how would you know someone is a cheater? Yeah, you would only discover that when you're in a relationship. You literally just said your talking stage is 5 days.
My talking stage is 5 days. What are we talking about?
So within 5 days, how can you tell someone is a cheater?
From the stories that you say, because there'll be stories about... They will
tell you the perfect stories. They will paint the ex like the bad person.
You can't, to be honest, you can't really tell. Like, if you're lying to me, I can know that the story will not be adding up in a way. I'm just like, because me, I'm an overthinker.
Yeah, right.
So if you tell me A,
you would have.
I would have analyzed that A can be minus A.
As in, like 2 million scenarios.
I would have analyzed it like I'm a real overthinker. Don't put me in position to overthink because you hate your life.
Yeah.
And one thing about me, I take my relationship seriously. Like, if I'm in a relationship, I'm in a relationship.
Yeah, me too.
If I'm in a relationship,
I feel like it's serious. Like, if you don't want to be in a relationship,
and you cannot talk to more than 5 days. Because what are we talking about?
I'm big on putting tags on it rather than just letting things flow. I used to be that person like, nah, I do not want that. But what I realized is all those times, like I was saying, I did not want tags and I really did not like the person. So I just wanted to be like...
You just wanted to be a pack in the ride. What's that thing?
That thing that you're saying does not sound familiar. But I take love very seriously. I think love is like a serious thing. And maybe that's why I'm single right now. I feel like dirty people is a red flag. And when I say dirty,
I didn't want to say what you talked about.
It's like I'll stop telling you stories. Like, for real. Some people are dirty. And they're the ones that have big man that come and say like, girls, these girls, that, do better.
And I feel like if you're dirty in Nigeria, I don't want to imagine what you'll be here, because Nigeria, you have people that can help you out.
Yeah.
So why would you be dirty? Because you can easily hire a cleaner that comes in 7 days a week
and those are the ones that are always looking for wife that they will turn to maid to even help them, drag them from the bed and go and bathe them. At this point, yo, people that are dirty is a no. Take care of yourself, take care of your environment. How you treat your home is how you treat your woman. So if you're a dirty person, that means you will treat your woman dirty. You already know that. Ladies, that's a tip. If he's a dirty person, he's gonna treat you dirty, and you cannot be a hoe. Like, you know, hoes are even now different from cheaters.
I actually cannot date a guy that has a social media presence. I just can't. Like, why in social media? Your mate Elon Musk is building Tesla.
No, but like some of them make their money off social media, so you can't.
But that's something I can't date someone that if you make a man, good for you.
Like
there are girls for you out there, but not me. Me, I like intellectual man. I like men in tech, men in finance.
I say woman in tech.
I say exactly.
So too much, babe.
Too much.
Exactly.
Like, I don't think I can date someone that has a social media presence. Like, they're always like, imagine we go out together, you're using Snapchat.
Oh my God.
God of Jesus. I will faint. Imagine
what if your boyfriend has like a secret Snapchat?
My boyfriend cannot have secret Snapchat. He cannot.
It's secret for a reason.
Secrets. You don't know who I am. Anybody that I'm dating, I know your phone pass. Continue to yourself.
Just they play.
I'm investigator.
Investigator. Oh.
I just feel like for me, it doesn't work for me. It might work for other people, but I'm just saying for me, I can't date someone that has a social media presence.
Yeah.
I want my guy to be one follower. Like,
I mean, I feel like women that want a serious relationship and not just like for fun, because some people like clout a lot. They'll rather pick like a man that has zero social media presence. But sometimes I feel like life just throws things at you. Like, you just fall in love with people.
I mean, you can be in the limelight, but it's in the limelight for inventing something I can date. In the limelight for being in Forbes, I can date.
Yeah.
You get, in the limelight for intellectual stuff.
Let's say you're dating someone and they don't want to like post you on social media. What's your take? Red flag, Flag. I feel like
you don't have to post my face, but you can post like when we go out to dinner, my hand, my shoe.
Yeah, like even if our relationship does not have to be secret. It can be private, but not secretive. Yeah, makes sense.
I feel like it's a red flag. If you're in the limelight and you say, I don't like to post that in the relationship. I want your followers have to know.
You know what I always say? You post me, it's not like you will not cheat. You will still cheat. Then imagine
when you don't post.
When you are not posting at all, like what's going to happen?
Yeah, I feel like if you have a social media presence, you have to post me. I don't even want my face to be out there because I don't want anybody messaging me. I'm coming to you as a woman. Yeah. I would want you to give
that respect. Yeah.
And I want you to give
you know that you're in a serious relationship.
If you are in a serious relationship,
don't even come with that friend. Those friends are the worst people.
No, all your friends have to know.
But I'm just saying, like, friends.
No, I know the worst people. Any friend that calls me our wife, I'm like, side eye.
They call themselves bro, yeah? When did your bro pay?
Right.
Exactly. So who gave you a wife?
I like to date in my culture.
So if Elon Musk comes now, you'll be like, Agamisa, you are not in my culture.
No, she just employ me.
So what are your red flags?
My red flags would be like not knowing what you want at first and not planning proper dates. Like, for the first time you're talking to me, I feel like that's the first time you should be trying to win me over, like plan dates.
That's where also the romance comes in. Imagine like a hoodlum that does not know what romance is. How would they even think of planning dates?
Plan dates, plan trips, make me feel special, make me feel like
Ooh,
really,
trips,
really...
you bougie.
My sister said something one time. She said she taught her husband how to love her.
Oh,
Because
that's so sweet.
your love language might not be
the same.
Might not be, his love language might be giving and acts of, but her love language might be acts of service.
Yeah.
But I feel like, especially with Nigerian men, you have to actually teach them how to
I
love
believe in teaching people or showing people.
But it's not that every day
you want to
yourself.
Be. That's what I'm talking
So
about, the hearing
you
and
have to
learning. Because if
like
you're
every
telling
day,
someone and you're showing the person this is how I want to be treated, but they don't treat you, that means you know that there's sand in the ears.
You have to chase me. I like to be chased a lot. And the prize, I feel like I have to be chased. And it, like I said, there are 10,000 girls there. And if you feel you want to date me, you have to prove to me that you want to date me and chase me. I just, I'm Igbo. I just know what I want. And
ooh, you have to bring the evil thing in.
Yeah, because I feel like it's part of our culture too. Like, I feel like Igbo girls generally know what they want. In our culture, like, the chasing thing is very, very popular.
Oh, okay.
Igbo men know how to take care of their wives and take care of women and spoil them. When I say certain things, people think I just say them. Like when I say I cannot do 50-50 with a man, it's just it's like no man has ever asked me, but I see women do it.
They're like in abroad too.
Yeah. But it's where I grew up. I never saw my mom contribute like it's time to pay whatever bill or whatever. My daddy would be calling. My dad was like pay tuition, pay everybody's thing. My dad was like the man of the house. So if I grew up in a certain way, I feel like that's how I've seen
love. You've experienced it.
And I have sisters too that are married. I've never seen them bring they are working, they're earning money, but they're not bringing their 2 naira to pay money. So like, why would me? You know that sound?
Yeah.
Are they crazy? Like, why would I do that to myself? If you start saying, oh, let's go on a date, let's split
go Dutch.
Or like here, when they want to buy a house, they'll say, we're splitting a mortgage. I'm not paying 1 naira out of them. I will work, but I'm not paying 1 thing. Like, what's different? Let me just stay on my own. Another red flag is a lazy man. I can't be with a lazy man. Because I feel like my daddy was very hardworking.
Yeah.
So
I'm with the lazy one too, so like
I can't be with a lazy man. Like, there was a trend about girls talking about they can't date broke guys and stuff. My thing is not even just about broke guys. I have to see that you want more for your life.
Yeah, right.
Like if you're very comfortable doing the bare minimum, that's okay. There's a girl that is there for you that's okay with bare minimum, but I'm not okay with that. I'm striving for the best for myself, and I hope that you want the best for yourself too. And if you want us to come together as a union, we should also have like-minded mindset. So if you want to be a pauper, it's okay. But me, I don't want to be a pauper. I'm striving to be better in my life. I just feel like I can't date someone that is okay with what life has handed them. It's not like trying to be better.
Go out,
You have to want to be a man.
Yeah.
Because I thrive in feminine energy.
Yeah.
I don't want to be thinking, this month is coming, hydro bill. I want to be thinking, this month is coming. What color of nails would I do, honey? Oh my God. What hair am I going to buy? Like, that's the thing. Like, you know, when you're with a real man, you become very soft. You become very feminine. There's women that want to be in their masculine energy, but me, I want to be very feminine. I want to be very soft. Now that we've talked about red flags, what are the green flags? The check. Okay, that's my man.
A romantic person, a respectful person. I do not care. Obviously, we're in a relationship, we play a lot and all that, but you must be respectful. There's some way you be disrespectful that it's not even only you that are being disrespectful. Like everyone around you will be disrespecting you. Like if you ever give any other person a reason to disrespect me, then it's a wrap. One bad thing I've realized about me is in all the situations where I've really liked someone, I've always seen the red flag from the beginning. And even though I say there's no red flag, but there are just things that I know that this thing will be a problem. And I feel like once disrespect enters, like a lot of bad things comes in.
I feel like Nigerian men, they can be very disrespectful.
Yeah.
So
and they don't even see it as disrespect.
You have to put them in their place.
Yeah.
When I was in Nigeria, I felt especially disrespecting private space. Like not even dating the person. Like in the clubs, like when you're passing us, they always hold your waist, hold your hand.
Yeah.
And those things make me feel so uncomfortable. There's also pretty privilege. There's one time that a delivery guy came to deliver something to me in the house. This guy was first rude on the phone to me. Very, very rude. when he now came and gave me, when he
And
now
they saw you.
oh my god, this guy was so calm. And I notice these things with Uber too.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when I take Uber in Nigeria, they will be rude and nasty over the phone. When they see me, I'm you're pretty. Fine girl. Their voice will change and everything. I'm like, hey, so you can talk like this. I notice the difference in behavior when they see you.
Mm-hmm.
There's nobody that's not toasted me. I feel like sometimes I have to go and wash my head in the mirror. You can admire me, but you cannot be sending me text in the middle of the night and be invading my private space. It just goes way too much. Nigerian men don't know boundaries and space.
Yeah, I
like
feel
that.
Like that.
Club one traumatized me a lot. They don't mind what relationship status
have you heard
you are.
Someone say, I can be your side nigga? Like, bro, when I heard that thing, I'm like, what is happening? One thing I've noticed about Nigerian men, they'll build this box for you and put you there. But now, you see those things they don't want you doing, you see them promoting it with other people, but they don't want you doing it. If it's bad enough to not do it, so why are you promoting it for other people? That's other people's girls too. That behavior to me is a little bit irritating. Like men that open the door for you, men that wear your shoes for you, men that oil your legs for you. Like just little cute things. They're like actually cute and romantic. And sometimes when you tell someone romantic, they think they need you to be a billionaire for them to be romantic. You don't need, I mean, the money is a plus to make life easier, but you don't need to be a billionaire for you to be romantic.
Money is definitely like a big staple in relationships.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel. Another thing I'll say about the money thing is that men like to come for women, and when women say, oh, they don't want to date broke guys and stuff like that. Well, men typically date women they know is in their level. That's why most men, when they make money, they cheat. Yeah. Because the women they've been eyeing, they can't afford them. Yeah. But when they make money, that's when they'll now start carrying, taking them. So why don't you just set your own standards so that you're setting your standards to men that are your standards, so that everybody will find their level. Everybody has a level. So men usually date to who they can afford now. But most of them, when they blow, you'll see they'll start cheating, carrying girls. Even the ones that you thought were not womanizers, they'll turn to womanizers. If you date a guy that's been a farm boy, like a guy that's before I liked you from the beginning, you regret it. When you date a guy that is below your standard or that is ugly, you are pitying him. That's the guy that will not get messed. Dating out of pity. That's the guy that will now show you that.
Show you Pepe.
You that I'm dating out of pity, you have the guts to be cheating. Look at your nose. Hey, God.
Not the nose. Not the nose. There are some certain ones that will actually love you the way you want to be loved and respect you.
Yeah, I feel like love language is another thing. So you have to
people need to understand love language.
People need to understand people's
If you can't love me the way I want to be loved, basically, then you must just exit. I feel like sometimes it's not necessary to force some things.
What is meant to be will be.
I don't believe that thing.
I actually do. If it just takes too much out of you to be in that relationship, I don't think you should.
If it's draining, then it's definitely not adding anything to your life.
You shouldn't just be in that relationship because it's. I'm not saying it to be easy. Obviously, relationship is hard work, but
definitely, I think that's what people should notice.
People,
like
you need to put in the effort. You have to remember every day. If we're dating for whatever number of years or whatever, like I would like you to chase me still. And make me feel like new and fresh. And me too, I'll do my own part to make it feel fresh and new. But like people just get comfortable, like they feel they've won you now, they've won you, but they don't have to do any more work. Yeah. But I'm bored now. What next? Yeah.
I've heard it a lot from like a lot of people that have stayed abroad. That's difficult to find men to date abroad. Personally, I can't answer that question. You know why? Because I've not like actively checked for men.
I don't actually check on. I feel like I'm saying in the Bible is he who finds a wife finds something good.
But one thing I must say to you guys is
my husband will find me.
These men in Canada
country na master.
they are only bunch. Only they don't love you. They don't. And that's one irritating thing. Like, you can just easily come out straight and be like, I beg, sis. No one can. You can easily be straightforward and just come out and say, that's what I say about honesty. Like, say what you want. Let us know that this is what we want to do. And we'll do it or we won't do it. But this one that you want to use love and then time, with mumu love. How do you love someone you don't even know? People should stop playing. Like, I hate when people, like, actually take love for granted. Like, it's fucked up. because love is actually serious. I believe in love. When I see people in love, it makes me genuinely happy. I love that you are still giving like these people that feel like there's nothing, no love, hope, no hope, like hope. That it still exists. At this point, they've forgotten that lying is actually a sin to God. They've lied so much that they've forgotten that it's an actual sin. In case you forgot, let me remind you, lying is a sin that can make you go to hellfire. Stop lying.
See, finish is a real thing.
Yeah.
Like sharing so much of yourself and it opens you up more it makes you more vulnerable too as well, and to hurt and stuff. So that word "see finish" is actually a real thing, and I feel like you have to also pull back sometimes and realize that the only person you can be really, really, really true to is yourself.
Obviously, there's no perfect person.
Yeah.
Our legs are not the same length.
Mm-hmm.
What you like might be not what I like. But that thing or that person is perfect for you. Mm-hmm. So people's definition of perfect is different.
There's no size fits all. It's custom built.
Yeah.
There's no like one size fits all. People forget like what's happening with Lisa and Lenny on Real Housewives of Miami.
Oh my God, that man is
an asshole. I'm going to use that word because that's what he is. There's nothing wrong with divorcing your partner. Like, if you're not happy, I'm not saying you should stay. Yeah. But the way he handled the situation,
blindsiding the person. You've been with this person for years.
Exactly. She's the mother of your kids.
You've cheated on her before. She took you back
twice. Yes, you know. That's another red flag. Like, someone that's cheating on you twice. I feel like she should have been planning her exit.
I'm sorry. I know it's easier said than done, but sometimes there's some kind of love you will love that, no matter what the person does.
I am a mumu.
Let's do like a little this or that
review. Oh, this or that.
I'm gonna go first. Long distance relationship or the other?
I like long distance.
Okay.
Broke or short?
Short. I was going to ask you the same one.
For me?
Yeah.
Look at me, just like someone I like so.
What do you feel about dating pretty boys?
I don't date fine boys. I like to be the center of attention.
And to be fair, nobody is ugly. Beauty is relative. In general, fear men, stay away from men.
Exactly. That's the end of it. Men are evil.
Very
chase
wicked.
Money making ventures.
Envy.
Leave men alone. Exactly. Men are very men will embarrass you. They will embarrass you. They will disgrace you.
But again, what do we know?
What exactly? What do we know?
Jokes apart, though, like love is actually like a really beautiful thing. If you find it, keep it.
I don't be comparing your relationship to someone else's relationship.
It's so sad how people like treat love these days. It's really so sad. It makes you wonder, like, where are these people from? Who are these people?
Who raised them?
Yeah, and it's possible. Like some parents try. Not all of them are able to show you from the home what love is supposed to be like. But you as a person, you are a person of your own, so you should be able to
feel like. Yeah. I feel like at a certain age, you should know how you want to be loved. Before, there are like a little things I could say, I'll compromise. But there are certain things I can't take. Like, I just can't take it. My life is my life and I want to be happy. Yeah. I have my own standards. Yeah. And if you feel you cannot meet my own standards, and you should have your own standard as a man. Yeah. It's okay.
True, you should
it is your life. You should know what you want. Have your standard as a man. Yeah. Nobody's saying date whoever you want. Yeah. But my life, as me as a person, I'm taking my life into my own hands. Yeah. Because it's only me that has me and my God. Mm-hmm. So please, everybody day your day. If you want to date whatever you want to date what. But if you're moving to me, or if you
have to come correct.
Exactly. That's how I feel. I'm not forcing anything on you.
Yeah. Relationship is not a do or die.
It's not a do or die. Me, I'm trying to better my life. I'm working, hustling every day.
So you want someone, someone on the same page.
I'm at this point in my life.
You need to motivate me in life. One of my green flags too is like I need a supportive partner. Yeah. Like you have to believe in me more than I believe in myself. Yeah. You have to push me. Also, it's not like those mumu support that you're using mouth to support me. You can do it and we're gonna get it done
together.
Yeah. The most wicked people on earth are those ones that act like they are helping you, but deep down they're not helping you because you really feel they are helping you, but they are not really not helping you.
I also fall under promise and fail because I cook mad now. Sometimes I don't ask anybody for anything. Like I'm very like. I won't say I'm like very independent. The way I was raised, I feel like you handle your stuff yourself. I don't like I don't want to have to ask. I want you to say
just no one do.
Wow, this is my damn self. My damn self.
You know your damn self.
Like Everybody's entitled to their standard. As a man, you can have your standards. I don't give two shits.
Aside every other thing we've discussed, like support is support is big.
A support
big
system, but that's what a partner is supposed to be. A support system.
Yeah.
We're coming together as one.
But
so
someone that always, like, when you want to do something, they always like talk down on it. Like, literally, the small dream I have, they're trying to kill it.
Negative vibes.
I'll never do that to someone. Even friendship, I feel like
one
the
thing
same
I have realized is that there are different friends and there are different sets of people. Like, there are friends that you can, that the only thing you do is talk and gossip with them. But there are friends that when you're down, you can call them and they will lift you up. There are friends that you can talk like real life problem with. There are friends that you can go to church with. There are friends that you can pray with. It's not all size fits all. That's the mistake I feel like people make a lot, and that's one thing I've learned from like, because me, I'm a type of friend, like if I'm your friend, I'm your friend.
Yeah, right.
I'm just your friend. But I've learned that people take your niceness and kindness for a fool.
Yeah.
Am I a fool? Because
we had good laughs.
Yeah.
I feel like if I laugh like this for 1 week, I'll get up straight. And we'll definitely continue this conversation another day, because there's still a lot of like layers to it, and we gotta go. Tired.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Subscribe
See you.
to our YouTube, TikTok, everything. It's What Do We Know podcast with a double D, like the brass side. Please follow, like us, engage, ask us anything you want to ask us. We're gonna answer it. And just feel free to like engage in the comments. Just come and connect with us. Thank you for listening.